Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Good morning. I don't know. Actually, I don't know where you are. It's morning here. It's 10:15. Whatever, people. Happy Sundays. Make our own church. Hi. Hi, intuitive chosen one. My love, you are first. Oh, it's noon. My bad. Oh, good afternoon. Let me see. Do you want to write down your question, or do you want to text it? What up, Robert? Hello. Happy Sunday. Oh, you said hola. My bad. Where is this one? Okay. All right, Spirit, is there anyone doing anything to her to create or start blockages? So, no, your angels are doing a really good job at fighting them off, my love, but I do feel like, because energy or heavy energy, I think that what it is it's really heavy energy that's kind of surrounding you, and you're trying to push through it, and as much as you push through it, the more tired you get, and so you've been feeling like really drained, and then that energy is very, very, very hard to manifest with, because it's kind of like being stuck under quicksand. It's not until something comes in and you grab the rope, but you have to grab the rope and just let it pull you out. You can't grab the rope and start resisting, because the more you resist in quicksand, the deeper you go. And that's kind of the same thing when it comes to really dense energy, because your guides are protecting you, and there isn't anything that's coming towards you, not in that way, but I can feel that. It's because, my love, I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just that they're saying that usually when we are trying not to take accountability, we start to look for how someone else could be potentially sending us negative energy. And the universe is saying right now is not the time to really look at how other people can affect you, because that in itself gives that person power or other people power. You believing that anybody else's spell could even come close to you will let it get close to you. And so you have to stay strong in your own personal belief that your energy is strong enough to fight off against anything without you sitting there and having to obsess about it, right? Because it's something you just know, because you're going to be too busy working on the things that you need to work on. And then that energy keeps you stronger, because if you're actually tackling the things that you need to heal, then it heals the body, it heals your energy, it heals your aura, and then it's easier to get out of like that feeling, that heavy feeling energy. And so I do feel like it's changing, but it's because, my love, I mean, you're changing the way that you're attracting, or you're attracting to certain people. Like, so everybody's always gonna, there's gonna, maybe like 90% of the world is like that, because we live in a very fucked up world. We that's the thing, we can't be like, yeah, like 90%. You're one of the very few, and you have to kind of see it that way. You can't expect, like, people are always going to be a little bit there, and you, but it's your job to keep saying no to them until you say yes to the one that feels right to you. Like, it's perfectly, like, no, you're going to meet a bunch of people that are like that. That's okay. It's okay for you to meet those people. It's okay for those people to get attracted to you. It's not okay for you to entertain it. It's not okay for you to think maybe. You know, that's where the universe says, okay, well, but if you do say yes, that's on you, because you said, you went into it. Like, but those people are always going to try. They're always going to approach, but you have to stand strong. Okay. Kimberly, my love, are you in here yet? Aw, thank you, my beautiful. Now I'm all blushing. Thank you, my love. Yeah, Queen of Her Tribe, you can actually send it now. I don't think the next donation is in yet. I have one more donation on, and then after that, it's if she doesn't come in yet, it's just free questions. So send them over, my loves. I don't know why I don't use this deck more often. Oh, no. Sorry, my love. I messed up the deck, and I want to make sure that I'm getting the right cards out for you. Yeah, send it over, my love. Right now, there's actually, like, there's one donation. I'm just waiting on her to come in. And then other than that, there's just free questions. I'm just fixing the deck. I'm sorry. I'm going. I'm almost done. It's just, this deck is so complicated because you can't tell with some of the cards. Because the majors have the same side, the same thing on both cards. And it's very different from most decks, you see? So I'm like, fuck, which side is it? Okay. What does the future hold for me and my son's father from now on? He's an Aquarius. Ow. So there's gonna be like a small, like a small time where you guys maybe don't talk as much or connect as much, but then after that you guys are going to become very close again, but not in that way. I feel like you guys are the more you separate from him, I feel like the more you see and you have an idea of what went wrong or what you were grabbing onto and what you don't want anymore, and you're painting a different picture in your head, which is it's a beautiful picture. I just feel like the two of you are going to become really good friends, like really good friends, and because they're going to work on themselves and you're going to work on yourself, and you're just not going to be super interested in connecting. They're going to try to connect with you again maybe around like fall. It feels like around September and October. They're going to try it again. Even if they're in a relationship, they're going to try it, because it feels like they're already kind of trying to talk to or entertain new situations. Their throat chakra is really messed up. Like really, really messed up. He doesn't express himself too much. He's very Very prideful. Damn, my throat is burning. I wouldn't be surprised if like if he doesn't end up curing this, or if he doesn't end up clearing out his throat chakra, if like he starts to get like regular sore throats, or I don't know. It's a lot of pressure. There's not a lot that he lets out. I feel like once you guys do become friends, it'll be easier because he does trust you. Like there's like a certain level he trusts you with a lot, more than a lot of other people, and he values your opinion, believe it or not. Like it doesn't seem like it, but he does. That's the thing. When you guys become friends, there isn't going to be a bad communication. There has been bad communication before that, but like it feels like once you guys become friends, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be so different. You're even going to be a little shook. Like, and you're also going to be like, no, like I don't want to fuck it up, because when we're together, we bring out really bad sides of each other. And you just don't want that anymore. And you're also realizing you're a lot happier. You're going to be a lot, like the energy is changing so much for you. So life is looking really good, and it's going to be better for them, and it's going to look way better for you. So for you, it's not even going to, you can see that it's better off to be separate, and you still support each other, which is very necessary, especially to co-parent. And I feel like that's just, I think you're gonna be the one that's like, nah, I don't want it. Like I was so much happier. Like there's gonna be a part of you that even feels a little guilty by saying like, I'm low-key happy that it's over. Like I'm super happy. Like, no, I'm very glad that happened and that I was rescued, because the way that I thought it was supposed to go would have left me miserable. And you're just gonna see it so clearly. Like, and I like the energy. You see the Queen of Swords with the Strength card. You're just like, no, I'm so much stronger now. And it's not an independent energy. It's not like that whole I don't need a man thing. You are very, like, you want one. And I could tell, like, you're just very focused on manifesting the right one. And you're going to attract that person. You're getting them closer to you. Your next person could be a Virgo. Feels like a Virgo. Okay. Kimberly, my love, are you in here yet? Okay. I'd say not yet. If you do try it. No. It's because, my love, I don't feel you like really happy. I can feel you in such a different energy. But I'm gonna say that, like, if you are the type of person to go back and forth a lot. So if you feel like you have to do it for your family, like if you have to do it on a family level, and you want to give it a shot because you feel like you're going to be the type of person that if you don't try it, you're going to regret it, then yes, go and have that experience so you can confirm to yourself that that was not your path. Sometimes our soul does need confirmation, regardless of how bad, like, or maybe the human needs confirmation, because I believe that the soul knows it. But yeah, I feel like, there's something there that's not meant to work, especially because, or maybe you guys need to become friends first and then it might work. It's just there's something about a friendship needing to evolve where he can trust, because he doesn't trust anybody. And that is so hard. It's so hard to be in a relationship with someone that is at war with you. And it's very complicated, and that's kind of how you look at it. Like, yo, I'm not your fucking enemy. Stop looking at me like your enemy. I'm your partner. Let me be your partner. And he doesn't allow that. Like, it's going to be very hard in that part. Okay. Where was I? Oh, Jill, you're not in here, my love. Okay, let's do... Robert, are you still in here? Oh, my love, you're gonna be so... That's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna be shook at how, like, much better life gets. Not because you're on some, like... Like, it's not petty. It's not like, oh my God, my life is so much better and yours suck and look at what you. It's not like that. It's just realizing, like, sometimes, like, I don't know what I want, and I realize it, or I see it after I get pulled away from it or from what I'm trying so hard to hold on to. I just think it's gonna show you a lot, but I like the energy. Okay. Rising Empress, my love, are you still in here? Hi, Erica. Okay, Robert. I'd like to know what's in store for my wife and I. I am so... My condolences, my love. I am so sorry. This has a... It's a very confusing energy for the two of you, because I feel like there's so much pain, but at the same time, the way that the two of you are holding on to each other and working with each other is bringing the two of you closer, and it's bringing in a lot of comfort. This is actually meant to, like, really strengthen your relationship. I'm not saying that that's why it happened. I'm just saying, like, that's going to be a part of it. Because the two of you are going to learn how to work very well together, and after this, you guys are going to be like, there's really not much more that we can't face and not be. Like, at this point, you're like, there's very little that can go against us and where we're going to fall. It's just created a very strong bond between the two of you. The Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. It feels like it would be very good for the two of you to find someone to talk to together, and maybe even separately, like on a regular basis, because there is an energy of, like, when something bad happens to her, or when something very traumatic happens to her, there's an energy of kind of getting numb to it and then trying to stay as far away from it as possible. I'm not like, and so it feels like there might be an energy of maybe not wanting to try again, or not wanting to, like, being scared to connect again. And so something like that connected to the root and the sacral chakra. So I feel like if she has someone to talk to on a regular basis, it will be a lot easier for her to, well, no, I can't say that. Nothing's going to make it easier, but it's just, it won't store everything inside, and it will allow her to express it as much as she possibly can. If you haven't already, and if you're open to it, you guys could do like a little mini altar where you kind of pray to your baby, and you connect to your baby. The body doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. So if in your mind you help yourself connect, or then the body gets like that feeling of, I was just able to hold them, I was just able to hug them, I just able, and it brings the body joy, and then it calms and brings in like the energy of love. I can just see that right now she's being very protected. There's so many angels that are around her. This is the Six of Cups. This card represents children, and I feel like that's what happened. Like, that's her little angel. I'm gonna cry. I'm so sorry. But it created a really new beginning. It's beautiful. Like, between the two of you, at least the love that it's brought, or transformed into. Yeah. I feel like you guys are going to be blessed again within like 2 years. It's going to be around the same time that everything kind of went down. It's going to be very connected to the dates. Like the dates are going to match up with something significant. Okay, it's just, yeah. But you will be blessed with another soul very soon. And it feels like it will be this, it's going to be the same soul that reincarnates. I feel like there's a chance that if she doesn't talk about it on a regular basis, that she might not want to, and that there might be too much connected to that. So, yeah, okay. Oh, I'm praying for you, Bear. I am so praying for you, and I'm sending you two so much love. Yeah. I am so sorry. Oh no, my love, I'm sorry. I put down 10. I put down 10 on the thing. Or at least I thought I did. Like 10 a.m. I'm sorry. Okay. Kimberly, my love, it's your turn. I don't have any donations. No, of course, anything. And if you ever want a reading, and if she ever wants a reading, like I got you, like on the house. Please reach out. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I wrote that like super fast too, and then this morning I was like, wait, I'm like really tired. That's what I get, because I stay up until like 3. And then I stayed up until 3, and then I woke up like around like 6:30 to watch the sunrise, and I'm freaking tired. I'm tired. So I was like, all right, but there has to be a reason why I'm on. And I feel like I had to be on, yeah. Okay. All right, Spirit, show me what are his current feelings. You saw him at a party last night? What? Okay, thank you. Spirit, what are his current feelings? Three of Cups with the Knight of Cups. Tell me about this Three of Cups, though. What exactly is the Three of Cups? Oh, I love that. The Chariot. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so I gotta say that it feels like he saw you, like maybe, or he knew you were coming, or he knew that something of you. There was like a little bit of an anticipation about seeing you. There was, or an energy of like maybe, possibly I could, or seeing you before you run into him. Because there's an energy of him wanting to approach now. This is the Three of Cups, and usually it represents like there's like a list of, or a row of women that are waiting for this masculine to come in and kind of give them a rose or take their cup. You see how they're all lined up? And it's like he's coming to you and he's saying, okay, this is what I want. This is who I want to connect with. He's been thinking about you so much, and he wanted to approach you in like a more I don't know, like more of a Knight of Cups way. Like I want to at least give you a sign that I'm like really, that I am still interested, so that you don't feel like I'm not. Like he feels like I want to show you a sign. I want to give you a sign. The Knight of Cups is someone that has a crush, a very intense crush. All right, tell me about the Three of Cups. The King of Wands. Oh, he thought you looked so good. Oh my God, you made this so difficult for him and easy. Like you made it hard because now he knows what he has to do, and then you made it easy because you looked amazing. Okay, but I do have to say that she's still very much lingering around, like the whole situation. But I feel like he's starting to pull away, and then he doesn't care anymore if everybody notices that you're the one that he wants to pay attention to, or the one that he wants to talk to. Like, yeah. Why is it so hard for him though to pull away? This Three of Pentacles. Yeah, she's still around. She's still fucking around. It's because I really feel like she has something on him. I don't know. He might be into something like, I'm not gonna air his stuff out. I just feel like she has something on him that he's afraid that other people are gonna know, that like know about. I actually feel like he's single right now. So they're not, it's because the thing is he's single. They're not together. They haven't been together. They're not official. There's no like title there. She's just it's like, she's like a moth to a flame. She's always there. She's like gum when it gets stuck to the bottom of your shoe. Like it's hard to get it off. I don't mean to, that's rude, Abby. Stop it. That was mean. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I was just trying to compare it. And in Spanish, we say like that you're gum. Like move. Like you feel like gum. Like you're getting, yeah. And so that's why I said it like that. But tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. The Two of Cups with the... What card is this? Sorry, it's another deck, and I'm like, what? 16. The Hangman, right? Shit, I forgot. Oh. Sorry, now I gotta know. The star, the moon. Nope. I swear it's the Hangman, but I just gotta make sure. Anyway, based off the card, I feel like he's finally rejecting it. He doesn't care if she does spread whatever he's afraid of her telling other people anymore. I'm so like, I think you're gonna find out what it is though, because I feel like people are gonna find out, and it feels like he is gonna be embarrassed, but other people aren't gonna care like he thinks people are gonna care. She might even like threaten him with lies too though. Oh shit, my bad, it's the Tower. My bad. But she might be like threatening him with, see, the Tower is gonna be something that he's been fighting so hard to keep up, like a lie, a facade, or some bullshit like that. Nah, I gotta say, you're gonna find out by other people. Like, you're gonna hear the rumor just like everybody else is gonna hear the rumor, because everybody talks there, and everybody there's an energy of like shit gets around very quickly, and I feel like whatever he's trying to hide, because he's like, no, please take it. Like, I don't want, for a while, he was like, I'll give you this. Just don't say anything. Just don't say that. But no, I don't think it's money. I feel like it's something that he likes doing that he doesn't like other people finding out about. And I gotta say, it could be sexual, but yeah, it could be sexual. He just doesn't want anybody else to know, like, certain things. I don't know. I'm not, but it's nobody's business. Everybody's gonna feel that way. Like, when the news comes, or when the rumor comes out, or the whatever the fuck it is, it's everybody's gonna see it that way. Like, so fucking what? And nobody's gonna even talk about it like that much. I mean, people are gonna mention it, and a lot of people are gonna find out, but they're not gonna sit on it for more than like a day or 2 days. But yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Roberto. You didn't have to. Thank you so much. What? Right? No, it is. It's so. But I think that that's how she has him. Like, there's something that she's threatening him with, and saying like, no, don't tell anybody. Don't. He's saying like, but at this point, I think he kind of just left it alone because he's trying to call her bluff. But I feel like she's gonna do it. Like, I feel like she's gonna do it, and yeah. But he's not. Nobody's gonna care. He only cares. You're not even gonna care. You might even like it. You might even be into it. It might backfire on her. Because she feels like for some reason it's for sure gonna well, it's because of the way that he looks at it. Because he's very embarrassed about whatever this is. I'm telling you, there's that. It's only because of that. Because there's no fucking way. All right, Shar, my love, you are next. And then after Shar, it's Satine. It's Ghetto Box. No, you're not gonna care. Like, it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Nobody's gonna care. But he fucking cares. And he doesn't. He's very terrified of people finding out. Sure. And then Cynthia, my love, you are after Ghetto Box. Oh, SM, my love, I'm doing the donations. If you want, once I'm on the free questions, we'll jump back in, and then I'll get your name down. Sure, Cynthia. Oh no, Ghetto Box. Cynthia. Okay. Oh, yay! Okay. Yeah, my love, I'll add your name once I'm done, because I have to see if people are still on, since it changes a lot. Like, the people come in and out, and I have to see if you're still on. But when I'm on, I'll do it. Okay, Shar, my love, are you still in here? Or are you in here? Shar. General for living situation. Alright, Spirit. General for living situation. General for living situation. Okay, my love. So the universe wants you to be very careful with what you're getting, and like everything that you get for yourself, everything that you bring into your home, or everyone you have around you. Like, try to ask yourself, like, what is the purpose for this in my life, and why did I get it? Why did I want this? What memories was I trying to create? There's an energy of like you letting go of the must have when it comes to everything. And it is going to bring in a lot of freedom, and it's going to help you also save a lot of money, because there's or maybe 2020, 2021, and 2022, there was this energy of like, I will get very excited to create this lifestyle and go after it. And you went at it like full speed ahead. And I feel like you received so much of what you did. Like, you manifested a lot. And it feels like at some point you started getting really afraid of like, okay, what if it starts to go away? What if this is just memories? What if this doesn't stay? Or what if this doesn't last? And then you wanted to create more and more and more, which there's nothing wrong with wanting to create more. But as you were wanting to create more, there was an energy of feeling afraid that at some point it's like wanting to create more because of fear that what you had maybe in the moment was just not enough. And feeling like we have to move into this energy, or I have to move into this energy for me to be okay. And the universe is trying to like calm everything down and declutter your life when it comes to everything. People, like closets, like everything is getting decluttered. So if you feel like you have to go in and clear shit up with people, or clean out the closets, or clean out like drawers and stuff like that, it's your instincts kicking in. It's you saying like, okay, it's time for me to make room for new energy to come in, because I can feel that there is going to be, I don't know if you're living with someone that's just like makes it very difficult for you to be able to save money or be able to live comfortable, but it feels like you're going to start prioritizing your real needs versus what you feel you have to keep other people comfortable. Or maybe not even what you have to have, but what you have to present to people. I feel like you're going to do that with soulmates too. I'm telling you, with trash and discarding, you're just letting go of a lot. And the universe is proud of you, because it's hard for you to want to let go of people. You're a little bit of a hoarder when it comes to love for people, which is not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. But the universe is saying, like, we can't hold on to too much energy. You're like a battery. You can only get up to 100%. After 100%, it just keeps, it just stays charged. There's no more adding like too much more energy. It's just there. Oh, it came out. The card today. The present. I mean, things are going to start changing a lot in your future, my love. But as of right now, you are recreating a lot of your past. Like the last few months keep looping around. Or maybe the last year, or 8 months, 7 months, 10 months. Around that time, it keeps looping. And so you're changing it now, because you're going to start looking at your future. Like, okay, well, what do I want again? Because remember, that's how you received everything that you have now. It's by staying focused on what you wanted. And then as soon as you received it, then you started getting focused on holding on to it. And so everything in the future got on hold, or went on hold again. And so just keep looking forward. What do I want? Where do I want to go? You are going to move very soon. Like very, very soon. Aw, yes. But it's because, my love, it's the fear that they're talking about. They're saying, let's stop creating out of fear, because you're meant to move out very soon, and you're meant to have like a beautiful place like very soon, and you're manifesting that already. Just try to look forward more than you look back, because I have memories with fear. And there's a thing of not wanting to like really rush forward, thinking that there won't be enough. There will always be enough. Every time you go up, the universe will give you that same amount that you need. You'll always have it. The only time you won't have it is when you believe that you won't. That's the only time we don't. But we have to create, and that we have to be that we have to be causing that effect to bring it towards us and moving, because that's the law of the universe, cause and effect. But you're the cause. You're the reason. You're the purpose. You're the mover. Okay? And then it starts. I love bless your home. Like, buy a candle, or like you can do a candle and then like a bay leaf or something like that, and then write your address on it, and then just kind of let the candle burn on top, just to bless your home. I feel like there's just a really weird, you'd feel way more comfortable, but there's like a weird energy that's lingering there. It bothers you around like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Or you could just ask it to leave. You don't necessarily, I mean, you could buy the candle to protect your home, but you could ask it to leave too, and just be like, hey, like, if there is like negative energy, you have to leave now. All right. Ghetto Box, my love, it's your turn. And then Mara, you are after Cynthia. Yay. Of course, my love. And then I can't wait, because you are going to move. I feel like there's the place that you're gonna get is going to have a really beautiful like backyard, a really big backyard. And that's what you want. I think that's what you've been manifesting and visualizing. I want you to keep that. So like every single day, take like 5 minutes out of your day and just visualize the house that you want. Like, just picture it all day. Like, it doesn't have to be the exact thing. But just tell yourself, like, I want something with like a big backyard, or I want something that's going to have a lot of moving space where my kids can play and my kids can run, and like whatever it is that you want. It doesn't have to be specific. Like, it needs to have this color walls or things like that. That thing is unrealistic, but I want you to feel the feeling of watching your kids play. And feel the feeling of watching your kids run around, and the barbecues you want to throw, and the hosting the parties. And I want you to get in that energy and start getting excited about those things, because that's what you want. You don't want no more money problems. So stop thinking about the money problems. Like, just start thinking about the things that you do. All right. Hi, my love. Good morning. It's good. I'm a little tired, but as soon as I'm done, I'm taking a long nap. So it's not gonna be bad. And then I was like, it was perfect. My baby's dad, he was like, hey, can you pick him up? Can you pick up the boys around 5? I was like, yeah. Like, yeah, of course. I'm happy to take another nap. Like, cause I woke up super early and I went to bed super late. So I was like, oh, it was in Spirit's hands. If y'all gonna wake me up early to meditate, then I better be able to sleep. All right, Ghetto Box, my love, it's your turn. I know that I said that, but where's your question? Did you send it already? I don't know why I've been having so much energy around 3, 4 in the morning, and then all of a sudden at 1 o'clock, I'm just too tired. I'm just sleepy. Like, why can't I be this tired? How does M feel about me after last night? Do I take them? They feel very similar to the last one. Let me just do it one more time. So after every reading, I actually don't get that tired when I do readings. It's really weird. I used to when I first started and I didn't learn how to clean out my energy, but I don't get that tired anymore. I'm just tired now because of that. Like, but most of the time it's, so I try to do this meditation where I picture the universe giving me energy to be able to kind of push through, and also I request like a shield for me to be able to kind of be in the energy but not absorb it, so that we don't get too tired. And if you do that before a reading, your energy won't be as affected. Like, you're still gonna have to feel a little bit, but it won't be too hard. Okay. So I have hamster wheel with surviving the daily hustle, divine timing, receive, and then observe. He has an energy that you guys are gonna, like, your relationship is gonna manifest and grow the way that it's meant to, and he's very patient with it. Like, he's not in a rush to make anything. Like, I feel like he will be once he gets it in his mind, but for some reason right now there's a little bit of an energy of like slowing down. He's staying very open-minded, but at the same time the energy is like I'm staying open-minded and I'm open to it, and I would love to see where this could go. But at the same time, I'm just observing for now, and we're not jumping too far ahead. I'm not going to lose my mind. I'm not going to, you know, try to... There's something about money with him right now. There could be like financial struggles, because there's money is really hard for him, or to come by. Is just... There's a really strong like negative energy towards money when it comes to him, so it's going to be very difficult for him to manifest it and bring it in. Tell me about divine masculine energy. He's under a lot of pressure, and the universe is trying to really show him his potential, but he's kind of angry, right? Well, he's not angry. He's just a little bit mad at the world, and there's something that's it's hard for him to really think love-wise in relationship if he's thinking like there's so much pressure and there's a lot of potential, so I'm staying open to it, but I can't force myself, or I can't overthink things, or I can't... Look at you, the two of you came out, the feminine with the masculine. He's very, I think as long as you guys just keep moving at your own pace and not try to make it according to what you feel should already be happening, because that's usually when like relationships start to like bump heads, or people start to bump heads, is when they start to feel like, oh, well, by now we should have already been in this connection, or by now you should have already been doing this, or we should have been having a title, or we should be married, or something like that. But like, let your needs, make sure you're expressing yourself and what your needs are, so that he knows if he can even meet those needs, and he needs to be very honest if he can or if he cannot. Like, that's all we can really do with each other. And then by then you can make up your mind if you want to be with someone that feels like they cannot provide that for you. You can either choose to adjust, or you can move on and connect to someone that you feel can. And I'm not saying everybody's replaceable. Like, it's not like easy like that, but it's always a lot easier if you just choose to look at it for like the truth, and then, because it saves everybody a lot of time. Okay. But I feel like the two of you, as long as you guys take it slow and like chill and don't add too much pressure to each other, it's gonna be fine. Because I don't feel like you are in a huge hurry either. I think if he feels pressure, he'll freak out. But if he feels like everything is cool and chill, then he's gonna move with it. And he's not gonna try and slow it down. He's not gonna feel If he doesn't feel pressured, then he'll move himself. But if he feels pressured, he's gonna stop. It reminds me of like a toddler a little bit. You know when you're like trying to push him and they're trying to like stop against you? Alright, never mind. Alright, Cynthia, my love, it's your turn. Yeah. I'm so sorry, my love. It's because I don't think you're wrong. I do feel like there is a ton of pressure on you. It's just I feel like if there's no delegation, if there's no like if they're not forced to do anything or to take on some of the load, they are just not going to. That's not their nature. It's your nature to, if something starts to fall apart, you run towards it and you try to fix it and before it falls. It's other people's nature to just kind of watch and let it fall and not care. And I kind of feel like it's not that they don't care. I do feel like they care, but they struggle so much with taking on that that responsibility, and you are very easy with it. Like for you, it comes on natural, and I feel like you've always played that role in your life and with your family. And so people are so used to you being the one to hold it together and to hold everybody up. And with the strength card, it's because I feel like, my love, if you're not the one that does it, not that they would step up right away, but they would do something. But I feel like the best way to do it with them is to delegate certain situations. Like if and for some of them to take on a little bit of, they're not going to take on all the responsibility, but they can share on the responsibility. Like it's not all yours. And I feel like they would have a really hard time even doing that, but it's necessary. It's not because it's not all on you. I am so sorry. So okay, like that, my love. So to try and tell them like, hey, these are the days that I can do. What day can you do? Because you guys are gonna have to do something for this situation. It's not just going to be me all the time. Like as much as I do want to be there and help, you're gonna have that conversation. Like I get that you guys have your lives, but at this point, like we at least need to revolve or like have a schedule where I do this week, you do this week, I do this day, you do this day. But as long as we at least all do like one day, we should be fine. And like not letting it be an option is a big one for you, my love, because you cannot let this be an option. It's not an option for you, so it shouldn't be an option for them. The problem is that because you're gonna get up and go do it, they feel like it is an option for them. It is not an option. And they need to see it like that. The same way you get up and you go to work and you have it, or you have that expectation, your boss expects you to get up and go there, then we expect you to get up and do this also. And again, you understand that life is busy, but your life is also busy, and you find a way to manage. They also need to find a way to manage. Everybody has responsibilities and they have to line up. Like it really isn't all on you. Because you are the one that always brings the victory and the one that always gets it done. And they're always just like, oh, it's... The thing is, it's really unfair. It's really unfair. I try to breathe because I want to defend you. It's really... I'm so sorry, my love. So that's what I'm saying. If you flat out say, I can't budge, so then that means like this is going to happen and that's going to happen, and you guys are the ones that are doing it, they're going to be forced to do it. But my love, it's because they know you enough that if they tell you they're not going to do it, that you're going to do it. But if there's ever, if they actually have to step up, there's gonna have to be something that bites them in the ass to get up. They're not gonna get up. They have to, like, the house has to be on fire for them to get up. Like, that's how stubborn they can be, and it's so unfair. Like, it's not. The thing is, my love, you might have to set the, not actual, but you know what I mean. You might actually have to set the fire so it can start burning under them, so it can start moving. They should. It's because the thing is, I also feel like the way that they're accepting your mom's condition is very hard for them, and it's very hard for them to also, like, face it. But the thing is, if they don't start doing something now and something does happen, like, the guilt that's gonna hit them, and that's what they need to be thinking about right now, because they need to realize, like, they themselves, by not helping and not, like, now I'm not saying they have to make their whole entire life about it, like, but you guys could switch off days, and you guys, there is like a different schedule you guys can adjust, and they can do it. They just don't want to. There's too much Netflix going on, there's too much chilling going on, and, like, there isn't a lot of time. Honestly, they can do it. There's a lot of excuses that are being made, but I feel like the reason for the excuses is because they know you're gonna step up and do it. Like, if you are rock climbing and you know that the cord that has you isn't going to drop you, you're not going to be as careful as, like, while you're climbing. You're not going to be, you know what I mean? You're going to take a few more risks, and that's what they're doing. You are that zip line for everybody, because you catch them, my love, and that's not fair. And you're doing it for your mom too. You're doing it for all of her kids, but it's also like, it is not, is. I love, I feel like this would be a little bit longer, so if you want, we could do like a, like, I'll give you a really fast, like, 10-minute reading, because I feel like you might need a little bit more than what I can give you on here. And I'm trying to be careful because I'm not trying to air out all your stuff. I don't want anybody all up in your business either. So if you're interested, my love, we could do like a, I can do like a really fast pre-recorded reading for you, because I think that dealing with your mom's stuff, that's a lot. That's a lot, and especially having to do that with your family, it's too much. Hi, bestie. What's up? All right, Mara, my love, it is your turn. It's because, my love, over the last few days, we were a little bit more accident prone, just in general. Like, everybody was a little bit more accident prone, and I don't feel like it's necessarily that anybody's trying to send energy or harm your way. But I can feel that they both kind of gave in to the frustration of like, the people that were around them, especially because there's so much energy when you're not necessarily in traffic, but when on the freeway, there's just in general so much energy of people that are passing by. Everywhere you go, you leave a little footprint, like, or a fingerprint. You leave a little mark. And so when people are super angry and frustrated, and there's traffic and there's this, not saying that that's how it went down, I'm just saying, like, people drop their energies as they're driving around. Yeah, I know, my love. I'm passionate for aesthetics. I'm doing yours right now. So I don't feel like it was that anybody is sending anything towards you. It does really feel like it's just, because the energy gets close to each other. Like, it gets close together, and there's something about, it's because the way that one of them, they both happened very differently. And like one of them, like the reasons for them were also like very differently, because I feel like the one that was for your car, um it feels like that kind of needed to happen. There's going to be some type of, maybe you're going to get like money back, or there's going to be money that comes. Is it money, or is it a new car? Something like that ends up coming back towards you, but it's going to be like a blessing. It's not but I feel like the reason why the first one could have happened could have been because a little bit of frustration that was being carried. Because when we do that and we're frustrated, then we don't notice how like our adrenaline is pumping, and we're moving, how fast we could move the steering wheel. Not that it was anybody's like fault. I'm just saying it was just a lot of adrenaline. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So like, but I'm saying that everywhere you go, there's an energy, like that was like everywhere you go, people leave behind a footprint of what they were feeling or of what they were. So if someone gets really angry on a road, or like moving into a freeway or on a stoplight, when you get there and you connect to that same exact energy, because energy stays behind and then it lingers like 6 feet, so it stays. Everybody has like a little bit of an odor and energy, so because of how fast it moves, certain people are more open to it. That's why someone can leave their house really happy, and then by the time they get to the certain place, they feel so much frustration and adrenaline and like just, yeah. But I don't feel like there's anything that's being sent your way. I feel like they kind of picked up on the energy of being a little bit more accident prone. We have those days like throughout the month. There's certain days that like there's more accidents, or there's more like we drop things more often, or we fall like more often, or we're just a little bit more clumsy. I'm not saying that it's on anybody. I'm just saying that there's certain days that those things happen, and sometimes it comes really close together. I also feel like the one that just happened recently, there was like already a thought of something like that could potentially happen. Okay. All right. Yeah, my love. So you're next, best friend. And then after that, we'll do free questions. Start sending your questions, my loves. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you, my loves. So bad. Oh no. Oh my love. Oh, you guys are so amazing. Like, you guys did the work. That wasn't me. That's all you guys. Okay, so best friend, you are next. And then after, I'm gonna do Rising Empress, because she's been in here since the beginning. So Rising Empress, and then SM, and then Karen. I'm so sorry, my love. I would. It's just I don't have like too much time, and I'm already 1 hour in. So I have to get like the rest of the free questions out, and then I'll try. I'm just gonna try and go like a little bit faster. If nobody else comes in though, for sure. Okay, best friend. All right, Spirit, show me what's going on with Leaf. What's going on? Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna take them then, because obviously they were meant to. That is so weird. So these two cards came out, but they're from a different deck, and they're both the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. And then I have Temperance. He's just been getting really triggered lately, like on another level triggered. I don't feel like it's because he's not interested anymore. I feel like it needed to like low-key happen in order for the two of you to really create this happiness, because he's been battling a lot of like his own personal demons, the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Maybe he's also been battling like drama outside of you. Okay, it's because what it kind of is, but he defends you, so it's not even like his sisters are talking shit and then he gives in. It's not that. I do think that he has had this energy, but you have too. You both have kind of wondered if you guys should keep going, because it just feels like really heavy sometimes. And as much as you guys do have a lot of love for each other, you guys can't ignore that energy. And so the two of you have wondered. The two of you have thought about it, and it's perfectly normal. Like, let yourself be in that energy if it's okay for us to go back and forth. But at the end of it, we also have to like make sure that we continue to pick each other and stay in that energy where we are happy with each other. And with Two of Wands and Temperance, Five of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles, it's just that it feels like after he gets over like these next few weeks, because maybe 5 weeks, there's just been a lot of stress. Five of Wands is like everybody wanting to argue, everyone wanting to start problems, and then the Five of Pentacles is not having enough, or feeling like you're always coming up short. With the Ten of Swords, he really is going through a lot. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. It's because, my love, there's also a part of him that feels like you might be like lying to him about certain things. And he feels like as much as he's trying to trust the relationship, he has a really hard time with trust issues. It could also be because he feels like you work around a lot of people that might be interested. He feels like they might be interested in you. It's because it's going to happen on its own. I feel like in a couple more weeks, this is going to go away and he's not going to be feeling like that. And it's not going to be super bad. It's going to be a lot better. A lot better. And it's going to go back to being very give and take again. Because right now it's been a lot of take from him. And so he's going to start to give more, and it's going to start to share more, and like start being in that like bubbly energy again. It's just right now he's in the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords with the Moon. Like there's a part of him that's afraid. It's because he needs to challenge that side of him, because that's kind of what fucks up his relationships. Yeah, because he does want marriage with you. He wants a real commitment with you, and he does see. I think he's also been thinking about proposing. And I feel like the closer it gets, or the more serious he gets, the more nervous he becomes about it. And like, not that he changes his mind. I don't think that's the case, but he does go back and forth. Like, should we do this? Would that be the right thing to do? The Three of Cups. He just feels like you could be texting or talking to other people. Like every time your phone goes off, he gets he gets really worried. Like really, really worried. But he tries to make it seem like he doesn't have those issues. So I don't know if he's ever like actually confronted you about it, but he feels like there's people around you that like, or that you would rather go out with your friends, or you would rather go out and do stuff, that you don't really want to be around him. The thing is that his problem is that he doesn't talk about his shit. Like he doesn't talk, well, he talks certain things like that bother him, but if it makes him seem needy, he tries not to mention it. And it's going to be very difficult for the two of you to really make something work. Like if he tries to go into an energy of like this bothers me, but I'm not going to tell you. Like just keep doing what you're doing. That's not how relationships work. If something bothers you, then say it, you know. But in his mind, he's like, no, you did it. You said this, or you're the one that wanted to go out. You're the one that chose to. I guess his energy is like, I want to see what you would rather be doing, so I'm not going to tell you what I think you should do. So he just kind of, but I feel like once this energy, it's not going to last too much longer. I just think he's really meant to be triggered. Like really, really triggered. Okay. I hope that it's because, my love, I don't know if you could. I think this is an energy that's just gonna pass. If I'm being honest, it's kind of like when healing. You kind of have to give it time. It really does start to make it better after a while. But there's really, his energy is gonna start to shift. But that you can't control anybody else's fears, you know, and have him not be afraid, or you can only try to reassure him. So even though you can feel like if he starts to act weird, know that it was possibly because he was thinking that you could be doing something, and then that made him feel uncomfortable, and then it made him want to act weird and distant and act like he doesn't care, and act like a little bit of a jerk, and like things don't matter to him. It's not true. Okay. I don't understand why they wouldn't like you. It's because the thing is, he doesn't. I feel like when he shares certain stories, he doesn't share all of it. He doesn't share all the information either. He doesn't want to make himself look like he's like the bad guy either in a lot of his stories. So he does bend some of the truth a little bit. But it's not like like he's not, how can I put it? It's not that he's just trying to like throw you under the bus. He just doesn't want to share too much of what he does. But it's not because of a vicious way. Like I'm just gonna talk shit about her and say that she does all of this. It's just because he doesn't want to come off looking bad. All right, Rising Empress, my love, it's your turn. And then after Rising Empress, if you guys want to send your free questions, we're on the free questions right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wow. I am so sorry. Alright, Spirit, tell me about Rising Empress. What is Spirit? What do you want her to know? Honestly, my love, he just couldn't take it. He couldn't take your power. He couldn't take what you had, like all the love and everything that you give. He couldn't. Because I have strength with the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Like, you're going to hear from him again. He's going to want to talk to you. I think he's been wanting to connect to you and wanting to, like, explain a little bit. The 8 of Wands. It's because, my love, I don't think that you're wrong. I do feel like there was another connection to someone else, but I don't think it lasted at all. I feel like it's not going to last at all. Like, it's gonna end very quickly, and he's gonna realize, like, what the fuck did I do? And the thing is, it showed you exactly who he was, so it was perfect for you. And now that you're moving on, I feel like you're gonna end up connecting to someone else, but it does feel like you connecting to someone else might not happen until you get the closure from this connection. Because, yeah, Ace of Pentacles with the 9 of Cups. Because for a while, you're going to feel like, nah, like, it's going to feel very difficult for you to move on. When you guys talk, though, it's because I want you to keep reminding yourself that the only reason why they're back there is because they're afraid that they fucked up, and now they're trying to go back. They're going to try to go back and try and see, like, let me try and go back and see what I could get from them. Let me try and go back. And with the King of Cups, the 7 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords, you need to be on guard, not letting this person, like, get the best of you or try to get too close to you. Because I feel like this was meant to show you who their true colors were, instead of, like, wasting your time for another year. Because this person would have kept it going. They're very selfish. This is someone that's very, very selfish. And your energy, like, my love, they want you to stay, like, hard as a rock. You're no emotion. Because they're going to try and come in with all their fucking emotion. Like, I'm sorry. And they want you to protect yourself. Not let this person back in. Like, get that closure. And keep reminding yourself, no, the person that they are is the person that they showed me. Not who, no. Because they're going to try and tell you, like, it was just a weak moment. It was just this. It was, no, that's not true. And they might even tell you, like, who I was for all that time really was who I was. And I just fucked up and I got scared and I did this for a little bit. Like, you can't hold that against me. No, you can. Right? If a person kills somebody one time, they're not going to be like, oh, well, he only did it one time. Like, no. Yeah, this is meant to be over. And they're going to have a really hard time, because when they turn around and feel like, oh, we could maybe work things out, they're going to realize, like, nope. Because when they come back in, they're going to feel like, you should be happy that I'm here. You should be happy that I'm back. Why aren't you jumping for joy? The fuck? Yeah. They're in that energy. I'm sorry, my love. But love it. I mean, I feel like things are going to come in as soon as you guys do have that conversation and you find your closure. It's not going to take that much longer for you to find someone that does, you know, give you that love. I'm so sorry. All right, SM, my love, it is your turn. And then it's Karen. Hi, Zika. You are after Karen. So, marriage, not yet, but I do feel like in their mind, they do feel like I have to change and adjust certain things about myself in order for this connection to truly go anywhere, and for me to feel excited, or for me to feel like we're moving on, because I do feel like they want to move forward with you. The Six of Swords is movement forward. It's coming out of a very intense time into a more peaceful place. But the Nine of Swords here with the Seven of Swords, when they feel attacked, they attack. And sometimes they attack with very, what's the word for it? They just don't think about what they should say, what they should do. Like, they're not very conscious of their words and what they say to you. And sometimes they can come off a little harsh. And it feels like that needs to change. But it does, you guys, it does feel like he wants to move forward in like a more stable situation. But it can only happen if it's going to be in that stable energy. It wouldn't work out if he brings this energy of anxiety, and every single time he feels anxious, he attacks. Or every time he feels disconnected, he attacks. Yeah. Because I feel like he lets his imagination run wild. Well, okay, so there's no real love out here yet, but I do feel like the way that he sees you is with a lot of, he has love for you. Like, he feels like you yourself is full of love, and that he shares that love with you. But he doesn't, like, it's kind of like people, if you don't have it, you can't give it. And he doesn't have a lot of love. Like, well, he has it, but he doesn't have a whole lot. It's very hard for him to share his. But he does care a lot about you, and he does feel like the two of you could move forward together. But it does take, like, it takes time for him to build that trust, and for him to feel like, yes, we can be in a happy relationship, or we could be stable, or we could be connected, committed in this. So with the Queen of Cups, like, that's how he views you. Someone that is worthy of love, because you're so full of it, and you have so much for it. It's because I don't feel like that's gonna happen right away. I think that that's coming from his anxiety and the Seven of Swords. Like, it's still too much to face. Every single time I go into his energy, my stomach starts to hurt. Like, he gets really nauseous. Like, really nauseous, and like, there's a lot. The universe is trying to push him in a lot of directions. When we start to feel that, that's our solar plex telling us, like, hey, you're not living a happy life. You're not doing what you truly want to do. You're not living your purpose. Because your purpose comes from your gut feeling. Like, where am I going? What am I doing? Who are we connecting with? But I feel like, I mean, it's going to end up moving forward. He's going to end up reaching out. He's going to end up reaching out, and it's going to be at night. And when he does, it's going to be at night. I just hope it's not to argue, because there is a part of him that wants to argue a little bit. Because there's power that he gets from you. Not arguments, but there might be like an energy of him trying to avoid certain things, and if he doesn't get the right response from you, then he might get triggered and react and like respond to you in a very like cold and harsh way. Not harsh, just cold. Okay. All right, Karen, my love, it's your turn. Oh, I love that question. Of course. course, my love. All praise to the Most High. All right, let's do Karen and then Zika, and then after that, I am off, my loves. Oh, I'm sorry, my love. I only do one question anyway. But if you want a reading, feel free to reach out. Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Knight of Wands. Oh. The Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Knight of Wands, and then the Queen of Pentacles. Aww! I love it. Like, so right now, all the things are changing, right? He's in the Hangman mode, but as soon as the Hangman mode goes off, and he's able to come out, because that's like the caterpillar going into the cocoon, coming out the butterfly. That's the whole Hangman idea. And with the Knight of Wands, like that's him, like the passion igniting again, and it's for you. Like, just, there's gonna be so much passion there. There is an energy of him feeling like he's gonna take like a little bit of a rest period before anything does go off. And because I think his plans kind of shifted, and he thought that it was gonna move a little bit faster with you throughout the year. Like, last year he felt like things were going to be moving along around springtime, and now he's thinking more about fall or like winter, because there's been so many things that have been popping up for him. But happiness, the sun with the Chariot, like he feels like his path is being lit up, and he's being directed, and his direction has been towards you, and he's very excited about that, very happy about that. He can't see it right now, because right now he's in the Knight of Pentacles, and again inside the cocoon, I'm pretty sure the caterpillar can't see anything. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing there. It's all darkness. So that's how it was for a little bit for him, but now he's coming out of it, and he's gonna start just feel more passion, more excitement. You're also going to start feeling like he's not like playing with your mind. You're going to start to see his true intentions. You're going to start to feel them. You're going to start to feel like it's starting to match up, and you don't have to question it anymore, because for a while you did feel like maybe you were the one that was kind of making it up in your head, or you started thinking like, wait, is this how it's actually working? Like, or am I being used, or am I this? Like, there was a lot of thoughts that would pop in. And now those are changing. And marriage and commitment. You both are definitely moving in that direction. The Hangman or the Chariot with the Justice card and the Sun. You guys are both going to live a very comfortable and peaceful life. Like, it's going to be very quiet. I don't know if that's the way that the two of you like it, just a very calm and chill atmosphere, but that's the way that it's going to be. Okay. All right, Sika, my love, it's your turn. Reese, my love, you are after Sika, and then you are my last question for today, and then I'm off. It's 1:30, 1 hour and 30 minutes, yeah. All right, Spirit, show me what's gonna happen between Corey. Oh, wait, did that happen with all of them? Oh, damn it. I'm gonna take this one though, even though it's gonna be from a different deck. I'm gonna take it because it's the Two of Cups, and I like it. Oh my goodness. Why can't I shuffle? There you go. All right, tell me what's okay, my love. So things are meant to manifest and grow with between the two of you into something that's very real. I think that the both of you are going to see it's like the two of you are gonna pop each other's bubbles, like on what's not real. You guys are like, he's gonna pop your bubble if you think that there's something that, like, oh, it should be like this and this is how I can be comfortable. You're gonna realize, oh, that's just me trying to cover up a wound. And then so he's gonna pop some of your bubbles and you're gonna do the same thing for him. And it's kind of, I feel like the way that this connection is meant to work is that you guys have zero, zero, zero expectations. Like really zero. Even like, I wonder if they're gonna call. I wonder if they're gonna text. I wonder if they're this. Like even those expectations might be a little too much, and the universe is gonna be like, try and cut back from that. Like it's not. Share your light, because you want to share your light as much as you can and keep thinking about all of the fun times you want to have versus all of the things that you think he might be doing, and vice versa. Because he has this way of like, once he starts to get nervous, he likes to fight off his thoughts and starts to want to take control of certain situations and tries to like take charge, like, yeah, just take charge. And then he feels like, if you feel like there's an energy of someone trying to control you, you naturally put your guard up and you're going to be like, all right, well, if you want to treat me like that, I'm going to put my gate up, and like, you can come in whenever I feel like you're not in that energy. Because I think that that's going to be his bubble that you're going to pop, because you're going to tell him you're not always in control. Pop. and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard for him to really see it. But to you, my love, there's something about, he might know what to say to you to kind of make you feel guilty, or make you feel like maybe you said something that you shouldn't have said, or like you came across and like he might not make you apologize a lot, but there's like an energy of like, oh, well, you said this, and then you start to overthink, like, should I have said that, should I not have said that? There's like a guilty energy, and like your mind might go all over the place. Just the two, that's the mission between the two of you. You're gonna pop his bubble and he's gonna pop your bubble, where you're gonna be allowed to say whatever you do think, and just be like open about it and not let him censor you, because there's gonna be an energy of you feeling censored, and like you're not gonna let yourself like be censored. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tell me about this Eight of Swords. See, my love, because this could, like, that energy of you feeling like it's too heavy and you're not going to treat me like that. You're not going to censor me. Like, all of that could be avoided if you both set your boundaries, like, from the beginning. And if you like, or if you notice that he's trying to control it, you grab it. And then if you notice yourself diving into that energy that you don't really want to be in, of overthinking things, then you catching yourself and having that conversation with him. But I do feel like things are meant to progress between the two of you and become something. Yeah, because this is gonna be, it's gonna be work, but it's worth it. Kind of like a farm. A farm is always worth it, but it's gonna be a lot of work. Okay, but you get a lot from it, and the land will always feed you. You know what I mean? You'll always get what you want from the land, or what you need. All right, Reese, my love, it is your turn. I could have sworn it was just, that was, okay. I was like, where did I see 1:30? And now I realized it was 11:30 on my thingy. I appreciate you guys, motherfucker. Oh, I hurt like a bitch. Oh my god. Oh, this is why I don't even want to put them on anymore. They're not even worth it. I've only had this one on for like, what? A week? Oh, that hurts so bad. Mother, brother, sister, cousin. Oh my god, it's like throbbing. Okay. Son of a bitch, that shit hurt. Alright, can you see what Spirit has for me? I can't focus. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. This shit hurt. My whole body's hot. Alright, 5 of Wands. Nothingness. Possibilities. Okay, my love. So right now you're in a deep rest period. Like they want you to stay in an energy where you're kind of taking moments off and staying to yourself. You might even feel like you need to be alone a lot right now. And I feel like that energy is right for you, because if you're around a lot of people, you're going to be feeling like you have to jump when they tell you, jump when they can catch you, or like feel like you can make decisions based off of what other people might suggest or what you hear from other people. Right now it needs to be just your own voice, and you kind of need to silence out everybody else, and even the people that try to be around you, because you're in an energy where everything is going to start to change and everything is going to be brand new. And if you're not paying attention, it's very easy to kind of get lost and then feel really frustrated and feel like you were kind of trapped and pushed into this situation or into certain situations. Because the universe needs you to spend some time by yourself, because they want to help you kind of heal the inner child and everything that you've been going through, like the pain and feeling alone, and how you tend to isolate whenever you feel like the world is being a certain way. Now, the thing is, this time, instead of isolating because you want to isolate, they're going to isolate to show you why you do it. To show you that like it is a part of your comfort zone, and once you're able to see it, it's going to be so much easier for you to say like, I know where my comfort zone is, and it's there so that whenever I do feel like I need to go back there, I can put my guard down, because we all need a comfort zone, but we don't grow there, and it's okay for you to move outside of that, but it's also very good for you to know where it is. Right? And so there's nothing wrong with having one. Just kind of spread out and come out from it. And once you notice, okay, this is my safe zone, and if I ever need to, I can just come back here and I don't have to just isolate myself here, then I can go out, face the world, and see what it has for me, and then come back in and still be safe. Like I don't have to look at the world through the wall of the, you know, like, or through the door, through the little hole in the door. Yo, that shit hurts. I'm just glad it didn't rip my fucking nail off. Okay. All right, my loves, I love you guys so much, and this was fun. I will try to be on again. I'm gonna for sure be on Wednesday night. We might do like 5 or 7 p.m. I'll let you guys know for sure on that day. But we're going to be on Wednesday, and for sure on either Friday or Saturday. But I love you guys so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, my loves.